Merck is a global company. We do business in almost every country around the globe. It's made up of researchers and scientists and manufacturers. Merck's mission is to find, discover, bring to market novel medicines, and help people lead healthier, better lives. Its actions today influence generations to come. So about 4.5 years ago, the vice president realized that we have a printing problem at Merck. We also had a fleet of copiers, we had a fleet of fax machines.
We had just about every print manufacturer represented. We had a lot of old equipment.
So based on that assessment, there were different solutions that were investigated, and one of them was a managed print solution. We selected HP as a global partner because Merck is a global company, and while there are other vendors out there that do have solutions in place, their reach and scope allowed them to be partners with Merck and deliver the solutions in the places that Merck does business. People do travel between sites and countries, and being able to be familiar with the devices on a global basis was important. The challenges of implementing a managed print solution, there are so many.
You know, people resist change. There's a lot of apprehension. It's gonna take me longer to get my job done. I'm gonna have to walk down the hall to use a printer. I'm gonna have to wait in line.
We had to partner with our executive sponsorship and had to basically allow them to demonstrate how they were leading by example.
So the communication is a key piece in deploying managed print services. We showed them how it's not only benefiting Merck, but it's also gonna benefit them and increase their productivity.
When the program actually does arrive, you know, people start to get comfortable fairly quickly.
We let them know that there's going to be training available, not only web-based training, but also on-site training.
We started getting feedback that the program is good. There aren't lines at the printers. They are a reasonable distance to my desk.
There are multiple benefits of us deploying managed print services here at Merck.
We have better uptime of the machines, and it's a consistent footprint across all of our implemented sites.
So not only were we able to reduce the printer volumes from 1-to-1 to 1 to about 12 people, but then also able to consolidate faxes and copiers in the process. When you reduce the number of printers in the environment by 80%, you reduce the energy required by about 80%. And at the same time, we also realized that just by the sheer nature of people losing the convenience of printing at their desk, made people stop and think about printing. And that, in effect, led to about a 40% reduction in print output. And then by going to a fleet of shared devices that was designed for high output, we were able to achieve roughly a 90% cost reduction in the cost of a black and white page. And then from a color perspective, we were also able to reduce costs by about 70%. So initially the program was all about cost, but over time it evolved using HP Output Server. When we launched SAP, the ability to scan in expense reports streamlined workflow. In the future, we're looking to leverage new technologies and new capabilities. More and more people carry mobile devices. We want them to be able to print from those devices. We want people to think about the technology less and benefit from it more. Environmental stewardship is very important to Merck. We continue to strive to reduce energy consumption.
We've set our default printing to be duplex, so we've had a tremendous reduction in the use of paper.
HP has a toner recycling program where all the toner cartridges that are used in all these devices now go to a centralized location where they're recycled.
Managed print just falls nicely in line with what Merck's goals are. By developing solutions that utilize less energy, are cleaner for the environment, leads to a better life for my kids' kids. The managed print solution and the partnership between Merck and HP has been a resounding success.
They're a true partner, and it's enabled us to move mountains.